Normally I share video tips on improving skin health. Now this one's going to be quite a bit different, but it might be the most important video that I've made yet. I'd like to share 3 steps with you that we can and should all take to start taking back control of our health so that we can reduce chronic inflammation, reduce illness and heal with less reliance on doctors and medications. Over the 20 plus years that I've been a doctor, my experience is very much in keeping with lots of great research coming out now which confirms that we can't blame our DNA or our genes for illness. Most chronic illness is actually not due to that DNA, but it's due to the way we live, our lifestyle choices and the environment around us. But perhaps even more amazing than that is that there's more and more evidence showing that the way we think and what we believe has a profound impact on our health. What this means is we can use that information and use our thoughts and tune our beliefs in a way that can help us take back control of our health, because within our bodies lives the most advanced pharmacy ever created, and we can tap into that if we just know how. How do we tap into it? Well, I've broken it down into 3 steps really to get started. The first of these 3 steps is for us to create some space in our lives. And look, I know we're all so busy these days, we pack so much into our lives, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves, and society puts a lot of pressure on us. It just never seems to be enough time. I know I've been there myself. Creating space can be achieved in many different ways. Turning off the TV or the radio that's in the background, just allowing some silence in the day. Stop listening to the news, all that negativity. I used to listen to political news shows in the morning before going to work, and then I would wonder why I was feeling so negative and down. Try putting your phone down more often, but not until you finish this video. And just sit and be with yourself for a minute or 2 in silence. We're human beings, not human doings. Creating space then will naturally lead us into the second step, which is to raise our level of self-awareness. Did you realise that 95% of our lives are spent in autopilot? Our lives are run by the pre-programmed habits, subconscious beliefs, and we've started to build and develop those since our childhood. Raising our awareness just means noticing our thoughts, noticing our feelings, noticing our emotions. Just notice our reactions to stuff that happens to us during the day. Not acting on them, but just noticing. See, our body is constantly communicating with us, but we ignore it as we're too busy being stressed, too tired to notice and act on the advice that our body gives us. And the way that our body communicates to us may be in the form of illness or other symptoms, or things like signs that it shows us, like a skin rash, for example. When we create more space in our lives and really notice, become more self-aware, we're ready then for step number 3, and that's to really learn how to love ourselves. Many of us grow up believing that self-love means being selfish, but that's totally wrong. If you're constantly putting others first, like many of my patients are always helping others out before themselves, and if you're not allowing time for yourself, then you're actually doing a disservice to both yourself and to those you love and want to help, because you'll burn out, you'll not be as effective as you otherwise could be. Self-love isn't just about pampering yourself, like having a massage or going out for a nice meal or something like that. That's all good, there's nothing wrong with those things. But it also means to love yourself enough to do the difficult things, to start changing some behaviours, those which don't serve you, like things like eating healthily, exercising regularly, getting to bed on time, not being stressed out. So to start actively generating positive thoughts, positive feelings and positive emotions to reprogram those old bad habits. It takes some effort, and we need to love ourselves really before we will allow ourselves to put that effort in. I said earlier that within our body lives the most advanced pharmacy ever created. Well, the way we tap into it is by actively creating positive thoughts and tuning our beliefs and experiencing more love, feeling more positive emotions, so we can really tap into that to change the natural chemicals that flow in our body, the neurotransmitters and the hormones, because they will help us then align with healing and health. Thanks to those who made it this far through the video. Now, I did think long and hard about releasing a video like this. It's quite a bit different from my other videos. But if you like it, if you want more of this sort of content, the way I'll know is by your messages, by your likes and shares or comments below. Thank you.